Welcome back to another edition of This Week in 3 Minutes. I've called this one Deaf Ears. The gold parabolic move is continuing. When this week we actually challenged that 1350 resistance in US dollar terms. It's come off a little bit, but it's still holding in that trend, that 6-month parabolic move, which means if the trend is our friend, this thing's about to go vertical. And as for the equity side of things, as predicted, things are getting weird. We have yet to see that major move down, that next cycle down. This will be the 4th time that the major equity indexes have crossed above that 200-day moving average, and things are really in an oversold position there, meaning we're on the cusp of something kind of nasty. How much lower the next leg down is remains to be seen, but this is exactly what it looks like as every market has broken down throughout history. You get a bunch of ups and downs, and then things go south in a hurry. What's that old expression about bankruptcy? First slowly and then quickly. So it's likely to play out that way in the markets. And continuously, I'm blown away and amazed by how so few people want to regard the facts. I got a real lesson of this week. I was privy to watch my daughter in grade 6 give a speech. She moved up to a regional level, and she was selected to give a presentation, her speech in front of a panel of judges. And her speech, in my opinion, was the best one. And yes, of course, I'm biased, but it literally fell on deaf ears. And of course, she was talking about statistics and facts and ways you can. It was about cancer, ways you can, remain healthy and strong and not do things that are going to put you in danger. Just exactly like the average investor out there. Things feel good right now, so they don't want to do anything. And this panel of judges that didn't select my daughter to be one of the final contestants, I was shocked. But then when I thought about it, the panel of judges was 2 retired grammar school teachers and a librarian. And then I thought about the winners, and the winners were speeches about feelings. And I thought, wow, this is a perfect metaphor for the world we live in. Nobody wants to hear facts. Nobody wants statistics. Nobody wants to be given the solutions on how to not wind up getting sick, be it health-wise or financially. Everything feels good right now, so let's just keep doing it until we can't, or until something comes up and we have to address it. That is exactly where we are in the capital markets. Very few people actually want to touch gold right now. It's been amazing to me, in spite of all of the information out there with regard to you guys know all this stuff. All the doom and gloom out there is based on fact, but nobody wants to address the facts and the risks, the demographics of what's happening to the retirees, the overvaluation of the markets, direct intervention by central banks, government debt ballooning, global debt ballooning. We just live in this twilight zone where everything feels good right now, so why do anything different? And that panel just was a perfect reflection to me of a much bigger picture, not just in the equity markets, but in society in general. They just want to care about feelings, not facts, not take preventative measures to protect themselves against some risks. And it's about to happen, and there'll be a lot of people wishing they'd been a little more wise when it comes to their future. But they say plan for tomorrow, but live for today. I think people are living for today and forgetting about tomorrow. So in very short order, you're going to find out why you own gold, and then the herd will want to move in. We'll see what happens. But in the meantime, have a great weekend. See you next Friday.